Welcome to another whiteboard session. And in today's topic, we want to focus on unlocking your weight loss success. If you look at statistics, 85% of people that lose weight in 2 years' time end up gaining back all the weight that they lost, plus 15% VAT. And why is that? It's simply because weight loss is not just about dieting and exercise. Weight loss is not about what you eat. It is more to do with who and why you eat. And those are factors that we're going to focus on. Now, just to lay a very simple background here, looking at South Africa as a country, if you look at statistics, 1 out of 3 women are overweight. 1 out of 5 men are struggling with weight issues. 65% of our kids are overweight. But if you look at the external world, on every street corner in this country, you either have a gym, you have a CrossFit box studio, you have a boxing club, you have running clubs, you have people cycling. Wherever you look, there's thousands and thousands of people participating in physical activities. If you go onto Google, and if you Google about diet, you'll find over 5,000 new books every single day being written on how to lose weight. If you walk into any physical library, walk into any physical bookstore, you'll find the shelves are heavy with books on weight loss. Walk into any of our supermarkets, you've got now new aisles, lots and lots of aisles, specific selling food on weight loss. Now, how comes the more diets that we have, the more they tell us to eat less, the more diets we have, and the more new foods that we have in the supermarkets, we have more rules telling us what not to eat and what not to eat, more than people giving us simple basic structure on what needs to be done. So one of the things that I need to focus on here, I need to focus more on non-physical and non-nutrition causes of obesity. If you look at this, the first thing that I need us to focus on here is a very easy who. Who are you when it comes to your health and fitness goals? Because you have to start somewhere. And the first thing here is, who are you? Who are you? What are your current habits and lifestyle choices? Who are your support system and accountability partners? Who do you aspire to be in terms of your health and wellness? Now, if you look at all these questions, if we have to break down all these questions before you can embark on a weight loss journey, who are you when it comes to your health and fitness goals? This is one way of introspection and making sure that you have to understand what are the habits, what are the things that you're currently doing, that if you keep on doing them, trying to become the new person that you want to become, chances are that you're going to fall flat on your face. What are your current habits? What are your current lifestyle choices? If you want to start going to gym in the morning, and your current lifestyle choices simply means that you watch television till very late, and because you're watching television till very late, chances are you don't have enough time to cook proper meals. You survive on takeaways, and in most cases it's hamburgers, pizzas, and wine, cold drinks. Those are things that need to change at this point. You need to identify those habits, those lifestyle choices that you have now so that you can change them. Who are your support system and accountability partners? Because one of the biggest problems most people make is to try, you live in a house, you're either a man or a woman, but in most cases, I'm going to use the word women here loosely. A woman wants to lose weight, but her husband likes her big. But her husband likes to eat the foods that are making her put on weight. That her husband likes her cooking food in a certain way as his metrics or her way of her expressing her love to him. Now, if this woman has not sat down with her family, she's got kids that have different unhealthy eating habits. If this woman does not have a board meeting with her family members and discuss what she wants to do and what are the things that she needs to stop doing in her current lifestyle for her to achieve the weight that she wants to lose and become a totally different person, chances are she's already lost even before she starts. Who do you aspire to be in terms of your health and wellness? You have to decide first. Remember, majority of women right now are fighting for change. Majority of men that want to lose weight are fighting for change. But I'm a big believer in transformation. Change is trying to relive the past. Transformation is creating a new future. Now you can't go to gym and all of a sudden you want to fit in your skinny jeans that you used to fit in before you had to your two kids. That is just too stressful. You have to have different metrics. How are you going to know that you've arrived at the new journey, the new person that you want to be? These are things that need to be predetermined before you start this journey. You need to start with the end in mind. You have to build the house first on paper before you can go into the council for you to get rights to erect it. So who you are plays a very big role. Then the next one here is why. The next one here is why. Why is your purpose? Why is your passion? Why is your mojo? Why is the only thing that is going to make it easy for you not to give up when the needle on the scale keeps on going up rather than going down? Why is the only thing that is going to make you get up in the midst of winter where it's dark outside? We have load shedding. The house is cold. The duvet is warm and it's raining outside. What's going to make you go to the gym? How are you going to withstand going out to functions outside where people are eating their pleasure foods and you stick to your eating plan? Why it's a very important reason. Now, majority of people will always have very external reasons. Majority of people that I talk to, the people that come to me, will always have as easy reason as say, I want to fit in my skinny jeans. I'm getting married in 12 weeks and I want to look hot for my date. We have a school reunion coming on and I want to go back and show them that I still got it. We have a wedding anniversary coming on. All these things are externally driven. Now, externally driven, they're very good motivators because in most cases you'll find people who lose the weight in the given timeline and then what? And the majority of them, they keep on going back to their old habits because they never had a bigger reason than looking in a certain way. And in looking in a certain way ends up in denial. They have to deny themselves so many things. They have to cut out a very big part of their life for them to become this new person. And they don't enjoy that. They hate it. And they're always waiting to reach that milestone and go back to who they used to be. Why is weight loss important to you? It's easy, and a good example is to look at somebody that has had a heart attack and somebody that has had cancer. People have dealt with people that have had cancer, and most people that have had cancer and are in remission, chances are when they're in remission, they go back to the old way of doing things. But somebody that has had a heart attack, something that is instant and so final, when we decide what needs to be done and they choose that they want to live, those people have very good results with them because it's a very strong motivator. So why is weight loss important to you? Is it just to look good in your two-piece going on the beach? Is it just because you want to fit in your skinny jeans? Is it just because you want to look good for your wedding anniversary? Is it just because you want to look good when you go on holiday? What happens when you get to that destination? And this is very important that most people don't. I need to build and have a very strong burning desire. If you tell me that you want to live long for your kids, chances are you will persist through that weight loss journey than somebody that is trying to do that to attract somebody else. So all those reasons are very important. Why would you want to lose weight? My personal reasons, one is I know I've got big goals for my future. But one of my insurance policies to make sure that I achieve my goals, I fulfill my God-given purpose, first and foremost, I have to be alive. I cannot fulfill my purpose if I'm dead. I know a lot of good, clever people, very clever people with big, audacious goals for the future, but they've cut their lives short because of things like diabetes, heart attacks, high blood pressure. They did not focus on taking care of their life. They did not connect their future vision with what they're doing at this point. So, why have your last attempts at weight loss succeeded or failed? You need to know, because the problem of not using your past to create a better future, you keep on reliving history rather than creating history. You've done this so many times. This is not the first time that you're trying to lose weight. Why have you constantly failed? You're 40 years old and you've been trying to lose weight since you were 18. So you've been trying to do this for 22 years. And if we have to bring in somebody like Gladwell Maxwell, when we're talking about the 10,000 hours, in the last 10 years, you should have become a master or mistress at weight loss. How comes you've got 22,000 hours and you don't even know how to lose 1 kilo of weight? Something is wrong. So it's not a matter of input and output. If the output is wrong, then don't keep on putting in more input of what you're doing, because you'll keep on getting worse of the things that you don't want. The other one here that we have to focus on, that most of us don't look out, is how. How will you achieve your weight loss goals this time? You have to explore different strategies and approaches. If you look at, there are so many obstacles that are going to come in your way. How will you stay consistent and stay motivated? So first thing here is we have to look at, number one, you have to choose what kind of eating plan are you going to stick to. And to do this, it's very important for you to understand how the human body works. The human body, we didn't create it. I didn't make my car. So because I love orange juice, because I love mango juice, because I love strawberry juice, because I like that, it doesn't mean that when my car is asking for petrol, I'll pour into my car and my car will function. It will break down because I cannot change the principles that run that car. The principles that run that car were created by the manufacturer. So I have to adhere to the manufacturer's instruction on how I want my car to run efficiently. It's either petrol driven or it's going to be diesel driven. Now, this is when it comes to these bodies, we didn't create our bodies. These are things that we've been given to us free of charge. If we had to pay for our bodies, chances are most of us will never afford it. But we've been given our bodies free of charge. Now, what does your body need in terms of its survival? There's basic principles that we have to submit to so that our body can stick to. What are those principles? Number one is water. 77% of this body is made of water. So whether I like it or not, I can't decide that I'll never drink water because it's going to affect how I look, it's going to affect how I feel, it's going to affect my productivity, and it's going to affect how I appear and present myself to this world. So number one principle there is water. The second thing that my body is made of tissue. This tissue is a collection of food. So I have to be able to ingest good nutrition. And good nutrition comes in 3 macronutrients. I need to know how to eat the right carbs. I need to eat protein because muscle is simply stored protein. And I need to know how to eat the right kind of fats. I cannot avoid that. So if I try to overeat one at the expense of another one, it will show in my body in terms of energy production, and it will show in my body in terms of execution of my purpose in this world. The third thing here is movement. The human body needs energy. Energy is simply your ability to do work. For me to have energy, I need to have water, I need to eat, and the third thing is I need to be mobile, and this is where exercise comes in. You can feed me, you can hydrate me, but you can lock me in a corner and chances are I'll just wither away because we generate energy from working out. That's why the human body, you feel better when you walk. If you look at the structure, physiology, psychology, and the biochemistry of the human body, we get better. We get our endorphins start pumping, our hormones are working at their optimum while we're physical. We're happier while we're physical. We're happier while we're healthier while we're physical. So we need to be able to exercise. The fourth principle there is sleep. You can drink water, you can eat properly, you can exercise, but trust me, sleep debt is one of the biggest killers of most people. You can do all the above three properly. You can drink, you can eat, you can exercise, but if you don't get enough sleep, chances are your body is not going to renew, regenerate, rejuvenate itself. It will increase in your body releasing your stress hormones, and chances are it will affect you. Most of our diseases are caused by stress, and the majority of us are stress deprived. We have televisions in our rooms. We have cell phones by our bedside table. We watch horror movies. We do all these things. We self-medicate to sleep. Sleep is one of the free things that we've been given by God in this world. But if you look at the supplement industry, sleeping pills is right there at the top. People spend millions of dollars every year just to aid themselves sleep. People drink gazillions of wine just to help them sleep. We can't sleep because we're very stressed because we're going against how things work. Different strategies. What kind of training exercises did you do last time? Because most people will just do cardiovascular exercise and lose weight at the expense of building muscle. If you're losing weight and you're losing more muscle than you're losing fat, then the total effect, the net effect here is you are worse off than when you started, because muscle is metabolically active. It burns fat while you are at rest. So you have to look at that. You have to have both flexibility, you have to have both muscle resilience, you have to have both muscle strength, you need to have flexibility, and above everything else, you need cardiovascular fitness. So you need to bring in both, and you have to know how to do it. Last time, whether you succeeded or failed, there are some obstacles that are very constant. Do you find it hard to eat right? Why are you finding it hard to eat right? It's because you don't prepare healthy meals. So you're constantly looking for meals. And because you run out of time during the day, you end up going for takeaways. You end up going for junk meals. Those are things you have to premeditate before you start this program. And the easiest way to do that is buy food in bulk, cook food in bulk, pack it in bulk, and take your food for the whole day with you wherever you are. It just makes your life much, much easier. And how will you stay consistent? How are you going to reward yourself? How are you going to say thank you for yourself for any time it's cold? And at Dream Body Fitness, we have a very easy system where we give you a golden star every time you've finished a workout. You find your own way. Is it by going to the movies? Is it by going for a dinner with a loved one? Is it buying a new outfit? Is it whatever? Is it booking for a photo shoot? Is it booking for a holiday? Everybody find your poison of choice and go for it. Number 4 is where. Number 4 here is where. When we talk about where, it brings me to the principle of influence. We are affected by the environment and people we hang out with. If you overweight, or if you have 5 friends and 5 friends are overweight, I can bet my last dollar that chances are you're overweight. If you have 5 friends and 4 of your 5 friends are broke, I can bet my last dollar that you are also broke. If you have 5 friends and 4 of your friends are alcoholics, chances are you are also on this list. So your environment plays a very big role on the people you hang out with. You're the sum total of the people that you hang out with. As my mother used to say, show me your friends and I can tell you your future. Or show me your friends and I can tell you who you are. You have to consider what kind of environment you're in and surroundings. If you want to lose weight, then you have to more or less fat-free, or you have to make sure that your environment, you have to avoid people that tempt you. Just having one donut won't kill you. Come on, It's just this once. Let's have ice cream. Let's just drink this beer. Let's have one for the road. Now, over time, because you're not emotionally strong, and you're stuck in between pleasing your friends and pleasing yourself. And because most of it is external and most of them are people that you want to be loved by them, most of us end up giving in to them and making sure that we say thank you very much and we take one for the road. So your environment and friends is a very big consideration. It is your environment and friends that is making you fat. It doesn't really matter how disciplined you are. If your external environment does not work, or if your external environment and friends is not in support of who you're trying to become in the future, forget it. It just becomes an uphill struggle. You're swimming uphill. It's just too much work and you don't want that. So who did you spend most of your time with? Is it somebody that spends most of their time going to McDonald's for lunch? Is it somebody that eats at KFC? Is it somebody that likes hamburgers? Because one day when you don't have food, they're going to buy two. And guess who's going to eat the second one? Chances are it's going to be you. Where can you make changes to support your weight loss journey? What are the things that you need to do in terms of in your environment? Now, these are very physical things that we have to think through before you start on your weight loss journey. Number 5 here is what? Number 5 here is what? What specific actions do you need to take to bring you to the new you? You have to identify tangible steps and goals. Remember, you're setting your goals. Transformation is about creating a new future, and you're becoming that person now so that you can meet the future you. So you have to start with the end in mind and then take a step back into the starting block. And there are specific things that you have to start doing now that are going to turn you into the new person that you want. What are those specific steps? And it's as easy as you have more control of your daily actions than you have of your outcome. We have no control of the outcome. But if I can stick on my daily actions, chances are I'm going to reach my outcome. And this is, in business, we call this lead and lead indicators. What are the lead indicators? What are the things I need to do today? It's simple things. Number 1, I need to eat at least 2 protein meals a day with 2 vegetables. Number 2, I need to drink at least, for my size, at least 2 liters of water. Number 3, I need to exercise, be physically active at least 3 times a week. Number 4, I need to get at least a minimum of 7 hours quality sleep every night. Number 5, I need at least to have some kind of measurement to make sure to know, am I progressing, am I advancing towards my new goals, am I retreating to my old me? Those are simple little things. Now, if I can stick to those things, if I can do those things, that is a guarantee that I'm going to become the new person that I'm creating. What are the new changes that I need to make in my eating plan? Maybe I don't eat breakfast. Or if I eat breakfast, I eat cereal. If I eat breakfast, I eat in the car in the rush. What are those changes that I need to make? If I don't have enough time to eat breakfast in the morning, why is it? Is it because I go to bed very late from watching television? If I watch television, when I come home, because I say I'm using television to recharge myself, do I spend so much time in front of television that I end up not preparing the right meals? And in not preparing the right meals, I end up ordering pizza in, which affects how I sleep at night, or end up drinking too much wine. What are those changes that I need to make? So, what are the resources and tools that I need to have at this point? And this is as easy as I need to buy Tupperwares so that I can pack my meals. I need to buy a cooler bag to take my meals. These are simple things. I need to buy shorts and t-shirts so that I can start walking. I need to buy shoes. What kind of exercise am I going to do? And that will determine what I need to buy. Now, this becomes very easy things that you can do where you are right now from where you are. Who are you? Why do you want to lose weight? How are you going to walk this path and lose it? Where are you going to do it? Are you going to do it in a gym? Are you going to do it just walking? Are you going to do it with your friends? Where are you going to do it? And what are the changes that you need to go through? Now, this becomes, I need you to create an action plan. And at the bottom of this video, I will give you, there's a download of a plan that I need you to do your weight loss. This is your weight loss preparation plan. It's a weight loss preparation quiz so that you can plan upfront. If you can't live your life on paper, remember, you cannot live it where? You cannot live it in real life. Now remember, if you have any questions, if you have any personal reflections that you want to share with me or with many friends, if you have anything that you want to know, anything that you want to add on, here on the comment section, feel free, and of course, I'll get back to you. Here at Dream Body Fitness, we open 24/7 online. We open different hours when it comes to our physical facilities. If you need of help, anytime you can come in for a biometric assessment. We'll sit down with you. We will work out what is the right program for you that you can use going forward. God bless. I believe in you, and see you in the inside. This is your coach, Mululu X.